Welcome back, guys. In this video I'll show you how to use the node editor in Blender. Okay, so let's fire up Blender first. Alright, and let's make it full screen. I'm using Blender version 2.71 on Debian Unstable. Okay, so uname -a. Okay, it's kernel 3.16-3 seduction. Okay, it's the unstable branch of Linux. Alright, so let's get started, okay, with Blender and make it full screen. To make it full screen, I'll press Alt F11. Okay, and you can see my screencast keys here if I press any. So I'll put on my screencast keys. I'll press N on the keyboard to open this properties dialog, and let's see, start display, screencast keys, start display. Okay, so now my screencast keys are on. Press N again to remove that. Okay, and I'll change Blender render to cycles render. Okay, so let's get started. First I'll delete this cube. I'll press X on the keyboard and delete. Okay, next I will take this notch over here and pull it up and click here the 3D viewport and change it to the node editor. So now we are in the node editor. Okay, but let's add some text here first. Okay, so I'll say Shift A over here, say text. Okay, and to view this text in your camera, you see this is my camera. Okay, so to view this text on my camera, I'll press 0 on the numpad. Okay, so you can see it. That's how it looks. So now let's make this text horizontal, and we'll extrude it. Okay, I'll extrude this. So to make it horizontal, I'll press R X 90. Okay, so now it's horizontal, and let's extrude it. Okay, I'll press but first I'll change the text. Okay, I'll make this to something like Blender. Okay, and press tab again. Press tab to change from press tab to change from object mode to object mode to edit mode. Okay, and now I'll simply just extrude this. So I'll press W on the keyboard. Okay, and just click on this extrude size and use my mouse, just move my mouse, and I'll keep it this much. This is okay, this is thick enough. Okay, and there you go. So I'll press 0. Okay, now I want to make this camera look right in the middle, the center, somewhere here. Okay, and about like this. Okay, so I press Control Alt numpad 0. Okay, so it's right in the middle. My camera is now staring at this text right in the middle. Okay, so 0 to come out of it. Okay, now I'll press Shift Z on the keyboard to go to my render mode. Okay, you can see here this is my display render preview. I'm in the rendered mode right now. I was in the solid mode, and you can go to the wireframe mode. Okay, you can do that by clicking Z on the keyboard, Z. Okay, and Shift Z to enter into rendered mode. Okay, now let's get started. Make sure your text is selected, so right click on it, and on the node editor press New. Okay, I'll zoom in and diffuse material surface. Okay, so you can see here it's all the same thing over here. Okay, I'll just click on this and I'll say X to delete. Okay, so I'll take my mouse here and press Shift Z, and you can see here it's fully black because there's nothing over here. Alright, so let's add a shader. put shader glossy BSDF. Okay, let's make a glossy text. Okay, and take the BSDF, put it into surface. Alright, now let's come out of rendered mode. We'll go to solid mode. Okay, and let's see, where's our lamp? Okay, take the lamp, move it right in the middle, press num on the 7 on the press 7 on the numpad, and move this in the middle. Okay, and bring it right in the center, somewhere in the front, so that we have the text, the lighting in the front of the text. Okay, so use the green to move forward. Let's put this down. Let's see how it is now. Okay, press Shift Z, and you can see the lighting is somewhere over here, but we wanted to take the whole place, so Shift Z again. I'll probably move this here. Okay, and move it a bit close, and I'll make it, let's say I'll duplicate this, Shift D, enter, and I'll take the duplicate lamp and put it toward the R. Okay, and press Shift Z again, and we have it something like that, you know. So let's see, now we can, what I'll do is I'll add a plane now. So Shift A, mesh, plane, press S on the keyboard and 100 to scale it, press Shift D to duplicate, or to rotate, X on the X-axis, and 90. So we have two planes, one is at the bottom, one is behind this blender, behind the text. Okay, you can move this, click on this, make sure this one is selected, and just move it at the back. Okay, and let's do Shift C, see the result. Okay, alright, so right click on the text. Okay, let's add, let's change the color. Okay, reduce the roughness value, change the color to something like lightest blue, or maybe whitish, I don't know, make it purplish, chrome kind of color, chromish looking color, I believe, something like that. I don't know, I mean, for now it's okay. So just to make it, to show you, and I'll click on render, and I'll increase my sampling to preview sample to something like 100. Okay, and let's see what happens. Too many fireflies, I believe. We can change that. Let's go to settings, I don't know, yeah, go to settings of the world, no wait, text settings, world settings. Let's try multiple important samples in the world. Okay, does that reduce the fireflies? Not exactly, but so I'll leave it. I'll click on it. I'll keep the multiple important sample of the world on. Okay, and now let's see, reduce the roughness. It's a bit too glossy, you can't see it, so I'll increase it slightly. Increase it, this much is okay. Now let's add, I don't know, let's click here and let's take the mouse here and add a texture, magic brick texture, and put it in the middle. So you see this highlight, you can just take it and just put it here. These are nodes. This is the node editor, okay, and these are my nodes. This is the output. Just added the brick texture, and what you were seeing was glossy BSDF. So why is it behaving like that? Let's see. Put it in the vector, remove this, put it in the vector. Okay, the factor, let's see what happens. Take the factor, put it in the surface. Take this color, let's see. Okay, control, delete this. Take the color, put it in the surface. Okay, and let's see. can change this to vector. Okay, and move the factor to, let's see, brick structure. I'll do one thing, I'll just delete this. Okay, delete these connections to this node. Bring the brick texture here. Glossy, connect the glossy back. And then connect the factor to the color. Okay, that does it. Okay, you can see the brick texture. Okay, and we can keep it, let this be alone, and let's make this big so that you can see scale size, brick width. Okay, move this here, move it here, and let's scroll out and let's move this somewhere here. Okay, brick width. If you increase this, you can see the brick width increase, right? But anyways, reduce this to something like this, something like 0.4 or 0.01 or simply 3.1. Okay, something like that. And scale, it's so dense you can't even see those bricks. Keep it something like this. Go in and you can see the bricks right there. Okay, so I'll just reduce it just a little bit, not too much. Okay, I'm making something like a glossy brick. I know it's stupid, but just for showing you how the node editor works. Basics, very basic of how the node editor, how it works. So now I got this. Now I can change the color. I want the white to be chromish looking, bluish, light bluish, and the color 2 to be dark bluish. The third color, the mortar color, to be something like red. Okay, but then we have to put the color also. Okay, we gotta use the color too. So I'll take the color, put it in this. Okay, and the factor, let's see, the factor to the volume. Okay, and or you can just keep it in the roughness or normal. No, it won't work. Keep it in the roughness. Okay, so now you see something of some lighting effect, showing up. So make this straight, make it in the front. I'll press 5 to give me the front view. Press 1, 5, 1. Okay, so this is my front view. Press 5. Okay, the lighting is not correct, so let's work on that. Press Shift Z. Okay, where's this light? Let's put them down somewhere here. Okay, near the R. Likewise, right click, bring this guy down somewhere here. Shift Z. Oh, let's add a emission on a plane. Okay, I'll add a plane that emits light. Okay, and let's move this guy up. Or X45 to make it tilted at a 45-degree angle. Move this guy back up just a bit. Put it here. Put it back. Say new. Remove this. Add. Let's add an emission shader. Okay, put it here. Take this, put it in the surface, and we see you can. Okay, let's see. I'll increase this trend to like something like 7 for now. press Shift Z. Oops, Shift Z. Okay, you can see the lighting, but you see this this plane, this emitting plane is coming in the way. So you can make this invisible by clicking on the object tab over here. Go down, click on ray visibility and camera, so you won't see it. Okay, it's there, it's doing its job, but it's not, you can't see it. Okay, so it's something like that. Okay, it's emitting light, so press 5. Okay, let's work on the plane, so I'll press Shift Z, right click on this, make it new, and X, make it anisotropic BSDF. Do this, put it in the surface. Okay, let's see, it should be a bit glossy. Okay, should have some sort of a gloss effect. Reduce the roughness. Okay, right, just reduce the roughness, the value. Okay, so you can see how it looks. Alright, and do the same thing for this guy. This plane. Right click on it, make sure it's selected, come out of it, make sure this plane is selected, and Shift Z, and let's add a new oops, click this and click X. Let's add a new shader. Let's see, anisotropic BSDF. Connect this guy to the surface. Okay, it looks metallic kind of thing, so I'll make this, I'll change it to a light bluish or maybe a reddish color, yellowish, greenish. Let's keep it something like greenish. Okay, and still there's not enough lighting, so take this guy and we can put it behind the camera. We can scale it, let's say on the Z, no, yeah, make it thin, and scale it on the Y-axis, no, scale on the Z-axis, on the X-axis. Okay, and let's see, Shift Z. Let's see, let it settle in. So yeah, the good thing about using the rendered mode is every time you do something, you make a change or something, you don't have to go to render and press render image, because that'll take a lot of time. So you can just go into rendered mode and see how it looks in real time. So this is how it looks. Alright, and we could probably, yeah, it looks pretty okay, pretty decent for now. I'm not happy with it. I mean, I'm just showing you how you use the nodes. It's very simple, it just takes a little used to. It takes a little getting used to, so yeah. Blender, and keep it here, and yeah, let it settle in. So yep, we can move this guy up on top somewhere here. Whoops, what's going on? Control Z, click this guy. Okay, move it on top. Shift Z, Shift Z. Okay, you can see the lighting, two lights showing reflections and how it looks. So yeah, Let's see what else we can do. We can do to the text. We can add, let's say, Shift A. Let's add emission. How about emission? Put it here, maybe. Okay, put it here. Oh, color. Nope. 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 Cut this guy out. Cut this guy out. Connect these back. Connect this back. Take this. Volume to the volume. Nope. Move this here. Connect the factor to the color, and this guy to, let's say, surface. Okay, nope. Let's connect this guy to the surface, or let's connect to the surface and remove this. Keep it here. Color, no, color has to be less. Let's keep it something like that, bluish. So I'm just showing you the basics, you know. You can learn it later on. Practice, you know, what all this means to the vector, you know, what mapping, bump mapping, and other stuff is. The math editor, the math node, okay. And you have RGB, mix RGB, texture, shader, output, texture coordinate. It's very useful, okay, but that's when you learn to understand, when you understand how the nodes work together, you'll understand how it works. So displacement, click over here and take the emission. You can try doing funny things yourself, you know. So take this out, keep it here, or you could just break this and take it here and put it here, and yeah, the color, yep, put it here. It's something like that. Looks kind of crappy. Oh, nope, it won't work. So yeah, just keep it back the way it was. Okay, and you can delete this. Let's say you can add, or we can just put it back and just add it in between here. Okay, so now it'll emit light correctly. So move this down and the color, and if you increase this, it's starting to emit light, more light. Okay, 113, and emits even more light. Okay, keep it low, 15 or something like that, 14. Okay, and emission and color, just keep it in the strength, and emission color, I'll keep it like green if that makes any difference, or red. I don't need that. Okay, just simply delete this, just delete these connections, press Control and X them out. Take this and connect this back. Take this, put it in the bottom one. You can see how it makes a difference. So if I increase it, let's add this in the volume. Okay, volume won't show unless it's got something else, so yeah, something like that. Yep, looks okay, you know. work on the plane, the back plane. Let's right click that. Let's see what else we can do with the plane. Okay, increase this, increase the roughness probably. I think we can increase the roughness. It's become a bit too rough. And let's see. Shift A. Oh, let's add something else. Shader, converter, vector. Where's that guy? We'll add a matte node. Keep it here. Keep it here somewhere in the color. And you can see what happens. It's on add. Keep it and subtract. And you can see what's going on. Okay, you'll learn this if you once you start practicing. You'll learn. It'll make more sense. So you can see how it looks. Lighting. And just divide. And cosine, tangent. Arc sine. So let's keep it on absolute. Okay, let's just keep it on tangent for now. Okay. Alright, and let's see. Shift A, what else we can do? Okay, I think this is okay for now. This much is okay in this video. I don't want to make this very big video, so this is just to showcase, what you can do with the node editor. Okay. So right click here, you can see right click on the text in the bottom plane. These are the nodes for the this is the node for the bottom plane. Right click here, the nodes for the text, and these are the nodes for the plane over here. Okay, the vertical plane. It's just a fancy name, node editor. It's basically nothing. It's nothing complex to it. So yeah, you can do all this. Alright, so I hope this video is helpful to you guys. Alright, and if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. Alright, so just render this image for now. Okay, and it's just 10 samples. It looks crap, so make it something like 60 for now. Okay, and let's press the escape. Let's do a render again. Render image. Something like this, a scene like this would require at least 1,000 samples. At least 1,000, yeah, at least 1,000 samples. To get the lighting effect correct. So usually on a final scene, if you're in a production environment or you're doing some level of high level of graphic detail you want, so you can just keep it like people keep it like 5,000, 6,000 samples, but that'll take a lot of time. They keep the system running overnight, so you get a clear image. It's all distorted right now. You can see too many fireflies right here. So I'll up this, let's say, to 150 and press render again. And it'll take a bit too long. Let's see. It's a 6-core processor, I believe. I would say, yeah, it was a 6-core processor. An AMD processor, yeah. So you can see it's much clearer with 150 samples. It's become much clearer. The fireflies, there's much less. These are called fireflies, I believe. And so yeah, this is basically a crash course in how to use the node editor in Blender Cycles Blender. Yep. So I hope this video is helpful. Please press the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.